So we formed a partnership to pull down the transporter. Started to get the feel of being gaffers, because the workforce was Serbs and Kosovos, at each other's throats from day one. That's what happens when you don't ask too many questions. Didn't ask Moxie enough either. Or we might have known about a Liverpool thug called Mickey Startup. The closing ceremony of the bridge gave us a chance to see Barry's Russian missus, the titillating Tatiana. Oz got a closer look at her later that night. And her brother Caddy. The sister of two of the Kosovos showed up, and Nev became a knight in shining armour. Someone else showed up too, Mickey Startup's hitman, Teddy Platt. But something happened to him, and we've no idea what.
His idea was to employ a bunch of Serbs and a bunch of bloody Kosovans. They hate the shine out of each other.
Just trading insults.
Are they ever? They've got homemade catapults and they're firing rivets. Someone's going to lose an eye. I tell you, the day I see a crossbow, I'm out of there.
You know when Granger hired you for this job, were you contracted to put the bridge back up again in Malaysia?
I was talking of it, sure.
Have you heard anything more about it?
Nope. There's no shipping instructions. Just an ominous silence.
If this all goes pear-shaped, what am I going to do with the bridge?
Well, there's always plenty of mugs around. Sure, they've sold the Brooklyn Bridge more than once, eh?
You can turn that shite off for a start. Who are you?
This is the Kosovan girl, one who came looking for her brothers. The lads put her in the motel last night.
Why?
Well, she had a scare. She thought this bloke was after her. Turned out he was after Moxie.
Time we had a word with Moxie. Oh, something weird going on with that one, lad.
Moxie's Moxie, eh?
Yeah, so Irene here to make herself useful because she'd go stir crazy back at the Robot Motel.
Well, she can hardly stay at that rat hole where the workers live. You talked to your pal Granger about that?
No, I didn't. We ended up talking about other things.
Get out on the wrong side of the bed, did we?
Bed. I've not had any sleep. I drove straight back here from London. And any more of your lip, and you can get your arse back down there, all right? Where did you get it?
There was a bloke sticking them up, far side of the river.
Look at that. My son, Rod Osborne, 1 week only.
Did he mention this to you?
Well, he said he'd been playing the occasional gig. Hey, we've got to go and see him.
Ah, of course.
Oh, aye. Where's the Taboo Club?
Spennymoor.
Oh, big time.
Hey,
Thanks, Irina. Look, there's nothing more for you to do around here, pet.
I'd like to go where my brothers live, clean and freshen it up. Buy them some food.
I could do with a woman's touch. Here, why don't I drive her in down the supermarket? She can get loaded up.
well, if you've got nothing else to do now.
You know which is my car. I'll see you out there.
Since I came here, you have always been so nice to me. Thank you.
What's the matter? It's just the decent thing to do, isn't it?
Look, man, we got rid of that Lorraine lassie because she wasn't good for your blood pressure.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, man. This foreign lassie with her big puppy dog eyes and her sexy accent. And oh, never is my knight in shining armour.
It's not about that.
A word to the wise, Nev. You've seen her brothers. I wouldn't go there if I was you.
Phew, absolutely, you're Kosovan, like you're Sicilian or you're Corsican. Besmirch the family honour. They'll have your dick in a pickle jar.
Just sod off, Oz.
So, why would this startup group send somebody after you?
It's a long story, Dennis.
We're not going anywhere.
I was working for the police. No, I was. Straight up honest. See, I was on the inside. I had this job in Startups Club, so the police gave me the combination to his safe.
Why?
They wanted evidence on unlawful deeds. You know, documents, records. They didn't give a dog's bollock about the cash.
Cash. You took some cash.
It's just sitting there, Dennis. You know, brown bag cash. Nothing that's gonna show up on anyone's tax return.
How much was there?
I don't know. I never counted it. Just took enough to cover me stake money for the job up here with you lot.
Hey, what's really amazing is this Irina's on the run from startup and all.
It's not that surprising, really. You see, Startup's the top man for black labour in the north. The Kosovs were fresh off the boat, weren't they? And this bridge is a big job.
Dewey's goons are after. You should lay low for a bit, stay in the motel, and don't show your face.
Oh, hey, Bomb. I'm always on my flaming own. That was the great thing about this gig. You know, seeing old mates, camaraderie. And now you want us to all up on me, Todd.
It's got a vending machine full of Mars bars, Sky One, UK Gold. Somebody like you, man, that's luxury.
Got a point there, Dad.
Macman, are you was? What operating system do you use?
9.
I see you, mate, innit? I bought a guitar through them. Fender Strat. You buying or selling?
Never mind your own business.
You alright, mate?
There might be a bit of a hiccup on the sale of the bridge. Now, it's not definite yet, so don't go opening your yap to the rest of the lads.
Nah, of course not.
You'll be all right, though, won't you? I mean, you've got this whole disc jockey thing pegged, haven't you? Everything's rocking for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't exactly say that. I mean, I'm not some fat boy slim superstar. I may have exaggerated a bit.
What do you mean, exaggerated?
You know, coloured things.
Is that a pun?
Does my skin bother you?
Don't be daft, man. My team plays in black and white, don't they? I've just got a thing about cockneys.
Yeah, well, this one sold everything he had. A couple of Yamahas and my car.
What did you do that for?
Tell you the truth, I wanted to turn my life around. Ain't been too brilliant so far. So, if it does fall through, where does that leave us?
Out of pocket. And in the shit.
Mariuszko.
Hey, my friend. Oh, did we wake you?
Yes, you did, actually. Oh. What's going on?
Well, I had to go into the factory. It's nice kimono.
I buy it for him in a Bond Street. Makes him look slim.
Never mind about that. Why'd you have to go into work at such an unearthly hour?
You should be pleased he works so hard for us. He's a good boy. Buddy, you want to lie?
No, thank you. No, I've got to drive up north early in the morning. That stuff will have me walking on the ceiling. No, I shall make myself a nice cup of Ovaltine.
Let him out of this, Barry.
Oh, it's our bum.
What the hell? What was that? What's going on? The flipping rivet.
Oh, it's a war up there, boyo. Good job they haven't got bazookas. They're probably on order.
Right, yeah, well, I better move the car.
What, young?
Aye, Connie. So, are you going to see anything to Barry?
What about?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what's this? Well, I saw Barry's old lady getting groped the other night, and I think she might be having it away behind his back.
Oh, dearie me. Who with?
Our brother.
Except for certain parts of Shropshire, that's illegal, isn't it?
Or maybe he's not our brother, yeah? Either way, Barry's being made a dick of.
Bomber hates to hear that. Bloody good bloke is Barry.
Absolutely.
Aye. You're positive you saw what you saw? I mean, it could have been innocent, you know.
Then, does this look brotherly? Because this is what I saw. And his knee up there, then he got his hands all over Jaxie, and then he was grappling with that jug, he was giving them a squeeze, and then his tongue come out, and he was hurt.
Oh, I get the picture, thanks, Oz.
Oh, yes. What's going on?
Just,
touch of cabin fever.
Everything all right, Barry?
No, not really. A few problems at home, actually.
What kind of problems, old son?
I think something's going on behind my back. It's a horrible feeling. Because I'm a very trusting person, mate.
Trust. We've all been victims of trust.
Well, the worst thing is, it's my brother-in-law. Caddy. Family.
well, I have to say, Barry, I never liked the look of him from the first time I clapped eyes on him that night.
When did you first suspect something?
Well, I've had nagging doubts for a while. You know, little things that they accumulate. Strange things in the night and that.
In your own gaff?
No, in the warehouse.
They do it in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Are you going to say something to your wife?
Well, I don't really want to involve Tatiana, I don't know.
Well, you'll have to, sooner or later. I mean, I turned a blind eye to the situation with my second wife. By the time I confronted her, it was too late. She was living with a spot welder in Bladen.
I'm not talking about my marriage, Dennis.
You're not?
Of course not. Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, we just...
What's Tatiana got to do with larders? I'm talking about Caddy and his crew of Ivans. I'm sure they're up to some smuggling scam. I'm telling you, some of those cars have been back and forth more than once.
Oh, right. What, do you think it's like drugs?
Maybe, or it could be money, or icons. Well, he says there's another load being air freighted in this week. So I have a good mind to be there when it comes to my warehouse, yeah. Secreted secretly in the dark.
It's a bit risky, mate. You know, if the sea it might turn a bit nasty.
Why don't we come with you?
Aye.
Back up, like.
What?
Would you?
Time like this, bloke needs his mates. Right, lads?
Absolutely. That then.
Great.
What sort of music does your boy sing?
No idea. I mean, when he was a bairn, it was Duran Duran.
Oh, well, he'll grown out of that, hopefully.
But I Could have been worse. Could have been the Spandau Ballet.
Yeah, they're not yours. Nah.
Well, how do you know?
I can usually suss a bloke's musical taste, me.
Oh, no way, and bollocks. You've only known me for 5 bloody minutes, lad. There's no way you can tell what I like to listen to.
No, have a go. I will.
I will now.
All right. Early Stones, The Clash, Clapton, and a sprinkling of C&W.
He's been in me gaff rifling through me CDs.
No, I haven't, mate. No, I haven't. All right, then, Dennis.
Come on.
All right, then. Otis Redding. Aretha.
Aretha?
Yeah, Aretha. Marvin Gaye. And you got a soft spot for Rod Stewart, but only when you're at the karaoke pissed.
Hey, I can't argue with that, you What about me?
Oh, you're easy. ABBA and Akabilk.
And you're
Yeah.
What about Nev?
Nev. That's morose music, I reckon.
Get away.
Yeah, morose music. The Smiths, The Cult, Depeche Mode, music to slash your wrist by.
Bloody, that's not me at all. No. These days, Nev likes watching Destiny's Child videos, doesn't he? Ooh. Oh, man. Loves,
Hello.
Hey, canny place. Any women around?
Hey, you want to pull again, Neville?
Leave it out, Dennis. I'm just saying.
There's a couple at the bar.
Are you lot blind? It's gay.
It's what?
It's a gay club.
What, in Spennymoor?
I think he's right. You know, there's two fellas there dancing together.
Oh, nobody's pinched Bomber's arse.
Is your young now about all this?
Well, he'll not be arsed, will he? Club's a club, a gig's a gig, even if it's full of pillow biters. Hey.
To say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me.
Must be the support
I
act.
can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. When I said I needed you, you said
do you need a drink,
you
Pete?
would always stay.
Yeah, triple, please.
Triple what?
Who changed
Anything.
you, and now you've gone away.
Just good,
Don't you see?
Isn't it?
That now
Yeah, no question. It could be dusty up there.
and I'm left here on my own.
Beautiful road.
That I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand.
I didn't realise you were out there.
No, I thought I'd surprise you. Turned out the other way around, eh? Star's dressing room, eh?
Yeah. Well, Shirley Bassey played here years ago.
What, a real Shirley Bassey? Or some pit yakker in a dress?
The real one. You sit down.
No, I'm quite all right over here, thank you.
You want a drink? Oh, you don't, do you?
Oh, I've had a couple of nights, son.
Shock to the system, was it?
Shock to the system. I was poleaxed, man. Mind it's a canny act, though. You know? And that's all it is, isn't it? I mean, an act, it's a gimmick. Doesn't mean to say the, thing.
Gay?
Nah, doesn't mean that at all.
I am gay.
Oh, hell's Bollocks. Well, is it permanent? I mean, could this not just be a phase?
I've known since I was 14. And it wasn't because I didn't have a dad around, so don't start putting yourself through that guilt trip.
Guilt? Ah, blame your mother. It was her what planted your every whim.
Are we talking about the same woman here?
Well, it was her what paid for you to have ice skating lessons, wasn't it, when every other normal bairn was kicking a ball about? In fact, now I come to think on, didn't you used to have a poster of Torval Indian stuck onto your bedroom wall, lad?
Maybe you better leave.
Aye, I think maybe you're better hard. I can't get my head round this. He's not gay. He thinks he is, but he's not.
Look, it's just like exhibitionism, isn't it? Like a cry for attention.
Exactly.
Would it matter if he was?
Well, it would to me.
Well, even if he is.
He's not. He can't be. There's never been a Huckle in the Osborne family, and we can trace our lineage all the way back to the Second World War. Now, end the subject. Right?
Fine,
Fair.
Of course. It's always been the tunnel, not the funnel.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Well, I work with Bridge North, yeah.
So you're one of the bosses?
Sort of.
I'm Nikki Miles.
Never hope.
Sad to see the old bridge come down.
Yeah, well, good for the area in the long run, though.
How many men do you use on a job of this scale?
About 50, more or less.
I suppose in this day and age not many of them are British.
Not really. But why are you asking exactly?
I'm researching an article. Foreign nationals in the workforce.
Well, most of the lads are here to improve their lives, you know. I went through the same thing myself. Worked in Germany, Spain, Kazakhstan even.
Gosh, how fantastic.
Bah, there wasn't the work at home.
So where do your workers come from?
The Balkans. A lot of them are war victims. Lost homes, families. There's this lass Irene been telling me stuff.
Really? It would be fantastic if I could talk to her. It's Neville, isn't it?
Well, maybe I could arrange something.
He's on till the end of the week.
What?
Your son. Why'd you take the poster down?
Nothing to do with me. I have no son.
Yeah, and I have no dad, but I bet if I did, he wouldn't give me any grief about my sexual persuasion.
Your dad? Your dad shagged more birds than Mick Jagger, man. He'd be devastated if you were a puff.
I bet he wouldn't.
You're forgetting something, son. I knew him. You didn't.
I heard you hadn't seen Rod in years.
Not my fault.
Maybe, maybe not. But if you leave it like this, how many years do you think it'll be before you see him again?
Who in the name of shite do you think you're talking to, lad? Eh? You little pipsqueak?
What do you mean you're not coming? It was all agreed. Hey, Barry's got real problems here, you know, Oz.
We've all got problems, Dennis.
You mean you're young and like?
Didn't I tell you that wasn't to be mentioned, eh?
May I offer a word on the subject, Oz? If it's all right. You know, lots of men like dressing up. It doesn't mean they're necessarily otherwise inclined, you know. I mean, take my cousin Edmund. Every chance he gets, He likes to walk around the house in panties, gartering up us the air. But he's fathered 4 children and he drives a dinkum digger on the motorways.
There you go. Well, I'm thrilled for your cousin, buddy, but the subject's closed. Now I have to go, because Granger's up tonight and I need to see him.
Something wrong, like?
Just the usual horse shit, but I'll deal with it.
There's something we don't know.
Where is he?
Oz? How about hello?
Hello, where is he?
He's not here. It's been a change of plan.
Could you not have rang? Saved me dragging me arse over here.
I thought we might have a drink. Was that so awful?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just been a right bastard of a week, that's all. Open warfare on this site. Your boss trying to shaft me on this bridge deal. And then there's me son. Madam?
I'll have another stolly on the rocks.
No problem.
Same for you, Oz?
Yeah, why not?
You're looking very snazzy.
You're not looking too shabby yourself, but...
I was in London. Had a little splurge at Harvey Nicks.
Well, I suppose we could have a bite. I've got me tie on so I could get past Saddam Hussein on the door there.
We could. Not fast. We could just have a couple of drinks and go to bed.
Could we have another bowl of Twiglets first? Dearie me. Holmes.
Oz?
What? No, I don't, Pet. And I'd rather you didn't.
Forgive me. It was my room and my bed.
Just trying to save your life.
Thank you, darling.
So was bed part of the deal with Granger?
No. Well, it was at the beginning. He even took me on vacation to Mauritius. And he spotted a paparazzi with a very long lens, focused on my very bare breasts, and totally freaked. The next BA back to Heathrow. Since then, sex, fortunately, hasn't been an issue.
Why has he been avoiding me?
He doesn't like telling people what they don't want to hear.
Well, I've got to see him. Do you know where he is?
I do. But I wanted you to wheedle it out of me.
Oh, good grief. I've wheedled you for 2 hours, man.
He's staying at Lord Wharfdale's. He'll be on his grouse moor in the morning.
Right.
How are we down there?
Oh.
I thought they'd never go. My joints are seized up.
You sure you didn't just turn a blind eye to this, Barry? I mean, the way you live can't be all down to flogging packets, something out-of-date chutney.
I've always kept my end of things totally legit, Dennis. I'd open my books to anybody. Inland Revenue, VAT, anybody.
You ever notice any cocaine around the house?
Well, only what we have at the weekends.
What?
You're using you. All right, no need to be so self-righteous about it, Dennis. You were chauffeuring a dealer around till recently. Aye, but I don't do it. Well, I only have the odd toot since I met Tatiana. It's not like I've got a habit or anything. Just a little bit of Charlie before the knees up.
And you never asked where he came from?
I assumed it was local, Bomb. I've been a prat, I know that. I'm not going to do anything about it till I've talked it over with Tatiana.
Should we tell him the rest?
No. He's got enough to take in for one night, Bomber.
Polly. I gotta pick your granddad up because his car's in the shop again.
That's okay. I have something for it.
You do?
Yep.
Do I get to see it?
Nope. Secret.
No, that's not fair. Business.
We're down to busing seniors from Clemson. Not exactly high rollers.
I got this off the internet for you, Granddad.
Thank you.
Where's my lad?
What lad?
Teddy Platt, and he was working for you because he told me.
Doing what?
Well, nothing legal, that's for sure. I'm not an idiot. Most of the time he lies around on his arse, but he bought me a posh bungalow in Woolton and this fair coat.
Looks after his mum, eh?
Yes, he does. And he never fails to call. And Sunday was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Piss off. What have you done with him?
Look, I'd like to talk to him as well. Where was he when you last spoke to him?
He was in rotten Middlesbrough. He said to me, I always thought we was working class, ma'am. But now that I've seen this place, I realise we're middle class. And those were the last words he said to me.
So, what got you onto this story then, Nicky?
This guy came to the paper looking for money. He was a driver. Used to ferry bodies over from the continent. £100 a head. Sometimes made up to 3,000 a trip.
This lass Irene told me they paid an advance in Greece, 6 days in a truck, and the balance when they got to the UK.
I can't wait to meet her. And you've been terribly sweet arranging this for me and picking me up from the hotel. So how long have you been in England, Irina?
1 month. I came here with my brothers.
She lost another brother in the war, and her dad.
Neville, would you mind?
Oh, right.
So you lost your family in the war?
And my home.
That's terrible. And you had to pay to get to Britain?
Yes, all the money we had.
And when you arrived here, where did you go first?
Liverpool. This man, he wanted me to become a prostitute.
Who the shit you are?
It's all right. She's a journalist.
She go now.
And you are?
You don't ask me that.
That's my property. You've got no rights.
Aye, there's no need for that.
Why? You talk to this woman, you stupid bitch!
Hey, you can knock that off!
Come on, get back on the bus! Hey, come on! Get back!
Get in the car! Get in the car! I'm phoning the police! I'm phoning the police now!
Oh, very good. Very good for you.
one of your chaps, Wardale? No! Could be one of those animal rights activists.
Oz, I never imagined this was your sport.
No, doping whippets is more my lane, eh?
Seriously, what are you doing here? You could have got yourself killed.
You promised me an answer.
As I said, we're still talking.
Well, you've not been talking to me, Jeffrey. I've left messages on your machine at your office with Sarah. Now, I want to know, and I want to know now. Is this Malaysian deal kaput?
Well, the indications are...
Yes or no?
Yes!
Yes. You've screwed us, Jeffrey, didn't you? Huh? You sucked us in, and then you hung us out to dry.
Why don't you point that somewhere else? It's loaded!
Oh, really?
Is everything all right over there?
Shut your mouth, twat!
Whose idea bring press peoples here?
We don't know what you're talking about.
Your asshole friend does. You solve this problem or I tell you what. I take my labor, they walk.
You've got a contract, chummy.
Peace on contract. I don't need this shit. You get British worker, yes? Huh? Drink tea, scratch balls, cost you 3 times more money.
You been talking to the press, Neville?
Look, I didn't invite her here.
Oh, it was a she, was it? Where did you take her to the digs?
Man should have found out easy enough just by asking around. Our mistake was not moving them somewhere decent like we promised.
Oz is on the blower. Wants us to meet him at the pub at 11.
Oh, blood.
Oh, bloody hell, what now?
I don't know, but he obviously feels we need a drink with it.
Maybe English Heritage have declared the bridge a national monument and want us to put the stinking thing back up again. Gives me the bloody pip all this uncertainty, chewing and frouting, I'm telling you.
Thanks
Cheers. Put the change on, I went. Look, I cannot sugarcoat this, lads. The sale of the bridge has fallen through.
What? You can't, man. All right from the start, that was always going to be
our big payday, Nev. Yes, I know. Well, it's gone west and we're stuffed.
We lost everything.
No, Granger suggested we get the steel smelted down in Poland because foundries are cheaper there, apparently. And then we'll just have to see what we'll get in the open market for scrap steel. Like.
And how much is scrap steel fetching on the open market? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, that varies. I mean, optimistically, looking at the tonnage we've got, we might get 80 grand back, less the cost of shipping it to Gdansk.
All right, and that'll cost, well, let's say another 20 grand.
Yeah.
We're going to end up with less than our initial stake. I can't believe this, you know. This was meant to change everything. We're going to end up broken than we were.
All right, Nev, look, don't broadcast it, you know. It's not helping, man.
It's easy for you to say it, Dennis. You haven't had to risk a penny. The rest of us covered your nut.
You know, I wondered how long it would take for one of you to throw that back in me face.
Calm down. Calm down, Den. I mean, we wanted you in, didn't we? If we had to do it again, we'd do the same thing.
Yeah, of course we would.
Don't say it, not in here, Oz.
We were out of our depth from the start, weren't we? Kidding ourselves we could be gaffers.
Listen, I got you all into this. You know, it was my idea, my big vision for the future. So whatever we get up to scrap, I'm going to waive my cut, all right?
No.
Or if you prefer, I'll go and chuck myself off what's left of that bridge.
No, I mean, look, we all came into this with our eyes open. And there's always risk in any business venture.
At least you got some cushion, Barry.
Don't you be so sure, Junior. You think your business is on solid foundation, but you find out it's built on sand?
Or snow, in your case.
Our mutual friend Yorgo said I might find you here. You're the big cheeses on the bridge, right?
Do you want to buy it? We'll give you a good price.
I'm looking for someone you know. Goes by the name of Moxie.
Moxie?
What, exactly do you want him for, like?
It's personal. Used to work for me.
Well, he worked with us for a while, but he's gone.
Gone where?
Where?
Overseas, wasn't it, lads? Think he went to Africa. One of them places.
I've put word round the site, because, like, I'm offering a big reward.
Well, if we're saying we could use the money.
If any of yous mess with me, I'll have your ass for a hat.
It would suit you. Hey, what were we thinking of, Brenda? Pissing everything away at our time of life.
I hate it when you say our time of life.
Well, it's the truth. We've got 3 kids. One of them's still just a bairn. And a business that's really struggling.
We did this to get out from under, didn't we? I suppose you're blaming me because I pushed you into it.
I blame myself for listening to you.
Oh, that's a lot of comfort, Neville.
Look, man, I'm not blaming anybody, okay? Maybe it's just sod's law. Time I realised there's nothing the other side of the rainbow. No lottery ticket, no field of dreams.
Why are you two always shouting these days?
We're not shouting, we're just discussing something.
Well, it's getting really boring. Look, there's a message on the machine for you. Some girl called Nikki. She says she's sorry about what happened with Irina, but she's got to talk to you.
It's not what you think.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
I think you think I look at other women.
Are you just looking?
Aye. Look, Nikki's a journalist. She's doing an expose on black labour. I should never have spoken to her. The lads are really pissed off with us. Yet another lousy thing to fret about.
We'll get through this, Neville. It's not the end of the world.
No, but I think I can see it from here.
Yeah, what a pisser the day was, eh? Rocks right up there with Dunkirk. Newcastle losing an 88 cup final.
Well, there might just be the faintest glimmer. But when I first got wind that this bridge deal might go on doing a crapper, I put an ad on the internet, right?
What ad?
Bridge for sale.
Bridge for sale?
Oh, I know it sounds potty, but I've had a reply.
Who from?
Someone representing a bloke called Joe. And he seems bang up for it. So I'm going to go into the office in the morning and email them some specifications, dimensions, photographs of the bridge, etc.
What's his address? Offmetrolley.com.
No. Arizona, on a reservation. He's an Indian.
Let me get this straight, right? A red Indian named Joe on a reservation in the middle of Arizona wants to buy the Transporter Bridge. Has he been on the pipe?
Well, it says here that this bloke Joe speaks on behalf of his entire nation. So...
Oz, if I was you, I wouldn't mention this to any of the lads, Lee.
Nev. Remember you told me about Moxie stealing all that money?
Oh, so...
You told me there were documents as well. Stuff incriminating that man that runs the Black Labour. You know, the one that showed up today.
Start up. What are you going on about, Brenda?
Wouldn't that journalist kill for that information? You might get them both off your backs.
Get in to make a cup of tea. Where's Oz?
Said he was going in early. Bloody hell.
All right, Mox. Just the bounce.
Fumes nearly bloody killed me. Stop whinging. Where is it?
It's down there.
Right, oh well.
It's your lad's last night tonight. Oz?
What?
His last night. We thought we'd all go. Didn't we, Bum?
Yeah, it might cheer us up a bit. The boy puts on a good show.
Oh, aye. If you like seeing puffs and dresses, it's a cracking night out there. Is that tea ready?
We want you to drop the bridge angle, Nicky. Leave it alone till the job's finished.
No way. This is about traffic in human beings. 30 million people a year worldwide. I'm not letting you cowboys buy me off.
We'll give you the top man. The guy that runs the whole shebang.
Names, numbers, payoffs, where the bodies came in, where they went.
What's his name?
Mickey Startup. Don't go after him alone, though, love. He's a vicious sod.
Why don't you share this with the police? I mean, you will still get the exclusive, won't you?
Could be a book in it.
I like the sound of that.
Can't tell anyone where you got it, mate.
Don't worry. I always protect my sources.
Never been a source.
See, Paris was exhausting. Bit of retail therapy, was it?
Barry. Cuddy said you stay in the north.
I wanted to talk to you. Do you know where this comes from?
What do you mean?
Well, it's not some dealer with a ponytail down the local pub. It comes from Russia. Caddy brings it in those cars. I saw it with my own eyes. Me and a couple of mates staked out the workshop.
You had friends with you. What if they tell people? We could all go to jail, we lose everything.
They won't say nothing, and I said I wouldn't. Until I'd seen you. You knew about this, didn't you, Tatiana?
He's my brother. He likes expensive things. He likes to live well. Don't we all?
Not that well. I feel I don't know either of you.
Oh, Barishka, don't be stupid. What were you before I met you? There is a Russian word, nekudishny. It means a lump, a jerk. I changed all that. I made you look good, smell good, nice haircut. You wear beautiful clothes. I buy for you Versace belt.
I could buy this as my own honest graft. How rich do you need to be?
You cannot be too rich.
I just don't know what to do with myself. Just don't know what to do with myself. I'm so used to doing everything with you, planning everything for two, and now that we're through, I just don't know what to do with my time. I'm so lonesome for you.
Glad you could make it, Oz.
Well, I thought I should take another look. I mean, last time I couldn't take out in, I was in such a state of shock.
It's great, man. Yeah, it's excellent. But I'm not with you. I just don't know what to do.
Does he know you're here?
Like a summer road.
You gonna go see him then?
Oh, I think not. It'll be a frenzy backstage.
Still, shame to come all this way.
Back again. You boys are becoming regulars.
What do you mean, like?
It's never too late to find out who you really are.
Didn't push it, pedal.
Just don't know what to do with myself. Just don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah. Is this a good moment?
It depends what you've come for.
Say sorry.
How are you then?
I was just flabbergasted, that's all, you know. I mean, I've got nothing against gays, son. It's just that, well, I was brought up to believe that Dickie up the chuff there is abnormal and vile. Ah, that came out wrong, didn't it? Shite. Sorry again. Look, you are who you are, and I've got no right to act outraged.
I'm sure you'd rather I'd turned out to be Sting or Alan Shearer.
Oh, now you're talking. But you know what they say? God laughs when people make plans. I should know. Mine have all gone down the crapper.
What? The bridge?
Aye, the bridge. I've let me mates down, you see. That's what really bums me out.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, hey, yeah, man. I'm the one supposed to be apologising.
Listen, if you're going to make a habit of this, I'll have to get you a backstage pass.
What have now about that, son? I kind of see your father floating around a gay club with a sticker that says, access all areas, eh?
I'm not sure yet. If you're coming yet.
Hey, look at this pair. Beat the pubs club, have the boys?
Used to be a decent boozer, knee deep in these specimens now. Leave it alone, Dad. I get it all the time.
Hey, look at this one. Wearing makeup.
Canny left hook, son.
Aye. Not bad for a puffer, eh?
You've made your father very proud tonight.
I have an offer from Mr. Granger's legal firm. He points out that the price of scrap is fairly volatile, as are shipping and labour costs. He's offering to settle with your partnership right now for a lump sum, and a cashier's cheque is enclosed.
How much?
£50,000.
No way.
I could ask for 60.
Well, it still leaves us well short. Yeah.
Well, obviously you'll want to discuss this. I mean, I don't want to pressurise you either way.
This offer does have one major plus.
What's that?
We could walk away from that bridge today and get on with the rest of our lives.
Vicky! Police.
You were in the northeast, Mickey.
So?
What were you doing there?
Looking for a holiday villa. I'm sick of Barbados. Who's she?
I'm Nicky Miles, and I believe you're Britain's most evil man.
Me? I'm a family man. Churchgoer. Just bought St. Olaf's a new stained glass window.
Better say your prayers, Mickey. Because this is a pull, and a serious one.
Get my lawyer.
He's on holiday, Mickey.
This? Well, if there's another hitman, Mox, you better hold on to your scalp.
One of you called Oz?
Yes, that's me. You must be Joe. Oh, fantastic, man. Joe.
Joe from Arizona.
Hi.
Don't believe it.
Yes. I flew in this morning. Tribal Council thought it was too big a deal to do over the net, so they sent me to check it out.
Tribal Council?
Hi, Joe's a Red Indian, a real live Red Indian.
We prefer Native American.
Oh, right.
With all respect, what's a Native American doing in Middlesbrough?
Didn't you tell these guys?
No.
My nation wants to buy your bridge.
Do you have a reservation, Mr. Sorgus?
Yes, right next to the Navajos, isn't that right, Joe?
Oh, I was thinking of après-ski.
You know what Joseph Stalin said? He said, remove the man, you remove the problem.
Look, I'm getting very pissed off with the tone of this interrogation.
You know that dismantling sequence you showed us? What do you call it when it's, the other way around?
An erection sequence. No jokes, please. I've heard them all.
Hey, that was a hell of a little tackle.